What's up, y'all? Excuse the mess. I just got done with a 48-hour film festival for my city. You have to make a short film in 48 hours. It was not easy. We filmed here. It was a mess. Great time, great film. Happy and excited for people to see it. A lot of work. But Game 7, Rockets, Warriors. Warriors whooped them boys, got them out of the way, going on to face the Timberwolves. Let's talk about the game, though. I'm really critical on Steve Kerr. I have my criticisms about him. I will say tonight, he coached a magnificent game, and he's done it a couple of times during the series. And I think that him really throwing out different rotations, definitely making more adjustments, taking players off who were not producing, not doing anything, but making negative plays who just didn't have it right now. Moses Moody and Jonathan Kaminga being two of them. Um, his constant belief in pods, and his Brandon I can never say his last name. Podzinski. Um, Jimmy Butler having a good game offensively, and doing a lot of little stuff like when the Warriors didn't have it, and they have these droughts. And this is to talk about Steve Kerr as well. Steve Kerr called a timeout immediately, had Jimmy Butler go in because he knew Jimmy Butler is a zone beater. He can beat the zone coverage the Rockets were throwing. That threw the Warriors for a loop to almost blow a 3-1 lead. He's like, hey, Jimmy can blow this zone up again because they had to go back to man because the Warriors found out the zone. They locked in and understood there are ways to beat zone coverage. With zone coverage, by the way, especially this postseason, has been whooping teams' ass. I say teams' because there's many teams this postseason, especially round one, who could not beat zone coverage. So anyway, Jimmy Butler will do stuff like he slowed down in front of Fred VanVleet, got VanVleet frustrated, push Butler, foul. Um, Rebounds, you have box outs, you have fadeaways, you have pull up on the elbow, you have so many things Jimmy Butler is doing offensively, but stuff also off the stat sheet. There's a point where the Warriors were having a drought, and they had it throughout the series where they have droughts where they will not score a single point. They've done it many times during the season, especially before Jimmy Butler trade, a pre-Butler trade. And so, what does Butler do? He gets an and one. I think it was an and one, either and one or he draws a foul to get to the free throw line, make some shots. It becomes the first Warrior shot points in quite a long time. And honestly, that's what helped spark the insane run that went on and never looked back from. And again, a testament to Steve Kerr, he knew that. And it was like, yo, Jimmy, I know you're resting, but no. I need you right here, right now. We're going to destroy it. We're going to blow up the zone. We're not going to allow them to establish another zone coverage. We're not going to allow them to establish a zone that works. We're going to blow it up immediately, keep them honest. These five are going to have to guard our best five we're putting out on the floor. All right. No more of this too big lineup is going to do something for us. We have the best shooter in the world. We have Jimmy Butler, who's a closer, and we have Draymond Green, one of the best point forwards the game's ever seen. One of the best defenders the game has ever seen. We have all three of them. We're utilizing all three of their skill sets in the best way possible. And kudos to Steve Kerr for doing that, staying consistent with his rotations, not letting the game get out of hand before he made an adjustment or he called a timeout to give breathers to drop some kind of play. Just a more effort. I just felt like it was way more effort to really try to outcoach Udoka. Try to really say, hey, R5 is way better. Especially, hey, R10 plus are way better. Because when we were getting our backs blown out in the game where we were down by 29, our bench versus their bench brought us back into the game down 13 with quite some time to go. Steve Kerr utilized Kevon Looney, brought Looney aside, said, Loon, I need one thing, Luwajuan in Houston, I need one thing from you. Do not let Sengun beat us. If you do nothing else this game, I just want you to continue to stay aggressive and make sure you press Sengun, make sure you make him make silly mistakes or get frustrated. Because the one thing about a young team, especially this Rockets team, I know it's as both teams really, but especially the young team, which is what made me really disappointed about Golden State. But young teams, when they get frustrated, they go out of their game and they lose. Tonight they got frustrated and they lost because of it. They did that to that was the whole point of what they did to Draymond this whole series, and it's a huge reason why they came back from down 3-1, or almost made a successful full comeback down 3-1, but they did force Game 7. Clearly, the Warriors is a better team, but to Udoka's credit, he was coaching up master class after master class, trying to climb back from this 3-1 deficit. And something like I said about Steve Kerr, I really liked that he was in touch. He really paid attention about what rotations he was putting out there. And Buddy Hield. When you have a night where Steph makes 3 points in the first half, or around 3 points in the first half, you need someone like Buddy Hield, who they paid to replace Klay Thompson's shooting. Your job is to catch the ball, shoot the ball. You need to start hitting these open shots, because Steph is getting double teamed and beat up in the corner over there. That means you have 1-on-1, or someone's leaving you open, and you, which is wild, he's one of the best 3-point shooters ever as well. But I know he doesn't have the volume of Steph, Harden, and stuff like that, but he's a 3-point specialist for sure. We brought you over here for that exact reason. Please shoot the ball and do it well, and he finally did, and now that was really well executed and great for them. Rockets. First of all, Jabari Smith Jr. is bright, and I don't think Ime Udoka utilized him nearly enough. I think out of all the players that made me sweat, it was definitely Jabari Smith Jr. because he would just hit timely threes. He's the kind of player, he's going to develop to be a really great-ass player. He's going to be one of those players where he's going to help you extend the lead, or he's going to help keep a lead safe. Because his 3-point is just his shot making is that high, is that good. I really liked him in this series. Jalen Green sold. He did sell. I hope he practices shots in the offseason, because there's just no way you can put all the offensive pressure, being as athletically gifted as Jalen Green is, to depend on Van Vliet to not only initiate the offense and get people where they need to go and set the tempo, but also lead the team in scoring, or be top 2 in scoring, top 3. I think there was some infighting in terms of just different play styles are kind of clashing. I think Sengun and Van Vliet, in my opinion, from watching not only just series but a couple of games here and there this season, is that they do clash a little bit play style wise, and I think it's going to come to a point where one of them's going to have to adjust to the other's game. Don't know who or when, but I think that's something we have to look out for. Houston was the Toyota Center had MVP chance for Steph Curry. Yeah, Rockets faithful. The Rockets organization. That's what you did to your fans. All right, so better luck next year. Warriors are probably not even gonna go home and go straight to Minnesota to go deal with Anthony Edwards. It's gonna be an amazing series. And yeah, it's gonna be one of those series. It's gonna be tough, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And I couldn't be more excited about that kind of matchup. What else about this game that really stuck out? Again, having closers, having Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler on the same team, giving Steph another closer is really important, because you saw Steph had to work. Steph was not. He had some 3-point shots here and there, especially timely ones, but his slashing, his ability to go and finish at the rim, really is what frustrated Sengun and a lot of those Rockets players. Like, yo, why? Like, he doesn't miss. What's he doing? We thought he was gonna be da. Nah, Steph Curry had some shots off where he was double covered, and it's like, nah, I'm letting this joint go because I know my team needs me, and I know I could make it because I've made shots like this before, or even more complicated shots like this before. I'm ready. I'm locked in. So I really like this. I really like this series. It's a lot of upside to what's happening in Houston right now. They just need some key. They do need some key assets here and there that they will get. But yeah, overall great game. Exciting game. I'm excited to see what's next for these two organizations. But man, the Rockets have a lot of promise. But It's gonna be tough. Amen Thompson too played an amazing game. I mean, there's just so much to go around. And one thing again about having closers like Jimmy and Steph is that having both of them close for you at the same time tells you like it's go time. They legitimately do believe they never gave up and they're ready for what's to come next. And that next is Draymond Green versus Rudy Gobert. Get your bets in. Ding ding ding. Let's get it. But for real, like, comment, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate y'all. Basketball NBA playoffs is amazing. Has amazing moments. And again, well fought from everyone in the Rockets except Jalen Green. Cannot believe it. Sold.